Okay, so we are back again. This is the last final part around. So Emmanuel Cool Graphics said I should start over. Right, for one reason I don't know, but let's start over. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to delete everything and we are going to start over. Okay, so I'm going to share the link again and we are going to start over. Okay, so um yeah, I'm going to add my flexbox from the top. I'm going to add one text here and one text. Okay, one paragraph text, right? Because this is the design we are going for. Okay, so even that we need two instead of one. So I'm going to delete this one and I'm going to find my text 70th anniversary, which is wrong. We need 30th anniversary, not 70th. I'm going to build with speed a little bit since I'm starting over. I'm going to paste my text here. I'm going to insert my HTML code here. Okay, to break this line. I'm going to add my container. I'm going to give padding here, padding top and bottom. So padding top will be 20, yeah, 30 is fine, and this will be 40. And on this, I'm going to give it 200. And I'm going to leave it as default. I'm going to give it a background. And I'm going to find a background image of this cocoa. And normally, I'm going to give it a view height. So I like to use a percentage of view height. So let's give it a view height of 50. 50 is fine now, probably too much. And let's give it a background overlay. So background overlay here, I'm going to give it a classic and I'm like gradient, right? I'm going to choose a color from this section. I'm going to choose this color and I'm going to choose a darker variation of this color. So that is the same thing done within a few minutes. So what I'm going to do next is to copy the text. Where this text, so I'm going to just copy this text, paste this here. Let me give it white. And I'm going to align this to the center or justify content to center. And I'm going to work on the container itself, especially the image. So center, center. I'm going to give it fix to get the scrolling animation. I'm going to give it no repeats. And I'm going to Give it no repeats. No repeats. Okay. So with this, I'm just going to go ahead and add some text here. This is probably our last chapter to end this live stream. We're going to continue later at another time. It was fun doing this, and hopefully we get the chance to do this again. So with this section, I'm gonna get three cards. So 60 here, 80, and I'm gonna add three containers. I'm gonna duplicate this three times or twice, and I'm going to align them this way. And I'm going to build the card images inside. So you can actually use code to build it and duplicate. All right. Instead of writing this chunk of text, So this is literally what I've built, right? And the only thing left is to work on the individual margins and paddings and all that stuff to get like pixel perfect, to get it pixel perfect. But this is all you need to do. And just duplicate this. And let's delete this. Delete this. That's all. So let's go ahead and write all this context. And let's change the text or the contents. And let's go ahead and build this. Stay inspired. Before we write text, let's generate images. Oh my god, I said write prompts. Oh, man, OpenAI, you gotta fix this bug, it's annoying. No, I have to wait for it to finish thinking. And that's not even what I want. I don't have time to wait for this. Let's go ahead and build this first. Okay, so let's add a background. For the first time, I'm going to use this image. Okay, I think I've used this color before. So I'm going to use it again. And I'm going to give it a border radius of 12. And I'm still thinking. Interesting. I'm going to give you my text. Before that, I'm going to divide it into two columns. Container 1, duplicate this container, and change the direction to row. And in the row, you put a text here. In the text, you put stay up, stay inspired. All right. subscribe to our newsletter. Yeah, so I don't like this error. I have to refresh the page. Okay, so it's actually created. I got a prompt, but the reasoning model or the thinking strategy, they should fine tune this. That is not my problem. If the model is using reasoning is reasoning like image generation, that is why it has to do that. I mean, why should I carry the cross for that? So I'm going to create a form, short forms, new form. And let's create a form. And my images are ready, so let's just add our images here. So before that, let's see if our text was also ready. Okay, what do we have here? Only one heading, so let's add text editor. Let's add our text here. Let's choose this color. No, it's too bright. This color. Okay. So I'm going to publish this. I'm going to copy the short code. I'm going to paste the short code. I'm going to paste this here. And we have our newsletter form. Okay. So let's see if we can give some space in here. And we're able to go. This image has been generated. Let's bring the piece of image. Let's add it here. So actually, let me just chip this in, right? All these, right, as a beginner can be made possible if you grab a copy of my WordPress. Okay, this WordPress clients ready build. Okay, just grab a copy of this book. All right, and you can use the promo code YouTube50 to get a 50% discount on this book. All right, so everything that I'm doing is outlined in this book, all the steps how to build for your client. Okay, so just get it. You really need to get it if you enjoy this tutorial. Okay, this will help you build for clients, prepare your website for clients, and make sure you keep your clients as well. So this is where we draw the curtains for this live tutorial. I wanted to fix this navigation. Let's fix it, because it's like leaving money on the table if I don't teach you this, right? Okay, so what we are going to do to fix it, before we fix it, let me show you what the problem actually is. Let me show you the problem. So you can see, okay, it's actually looking better, but at the moment you add more pages, it's gonna mess up. So just subscribe to this channel. We are going to continue this. Okay, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Let me refresh. Okay, so great, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's see, we have two programs, they're all the same apparently, and I want to nest an element. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a custom link, and the URL goes nowhere, right? And I'm going to make it gallery, or I want to nest two, okay, events and news, right? News, about us, news. Okay, so I'm going to use about. That is the link text. Okay, it's a link text, it's not a menu. So I'm going to add this link text. It's already added here. I'm going to drag it to the top, and I'm going to pull about us under it, and I'm going to pull news also under it. Okay, so that is how we create a sweet mini portable mega menu. Okay, this is what I'm trying to do. So initially it was chunked, right? This is what I'm trying to do. So later we can fix it and increase the spacing a little bit. But yeah, that is it. So it depends on the theme that you are using, it will look better and all that. Okay, so as I said, make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe to this channel, make sure you grab a copy of the book, the promo code YouTube50. All right, grab a copy if you're building for your clients. Have a clear direction on how to build for your clients. Okay,